We'll try to learn about the top rails, meaning that how to edit the top rails, their shapes and the profile. Okay. So for doing that, we need to basically first of all select it, the top rail. So if you click on the top rail, it won't get selected. For doing so, you'll have to deselect it, put your cursor over the top rail, press tab key one time so that it gets highlighted. Once it gets highlighted, you have to click it. Okay. Now it has been selected. So it says modify top rail, and here you see edit rail. So you click on edit rail. Okay. First thing first, you see this particular tab has come up which says modify edit continuous rail. Okay. And then profile. See, profile is basically the shape of the top rail. So for example, if I want to change the shape of this top rail to rectangular or to some other shape, I need a profile family. Some of the families are already loaded in the software, and some families we need to make based on our purpose, what we need to create. Okay. So for the custom shapes, okay, for the classical railings or something, we'll have to create profile shapes that we have already covered in our roof session, wherein we are using profile for the roof gutter. So here you see different kind of profiles which are available. So you might use C channel profile. This is the C channel profile you see. The overall rail has been converted to the C channel profile. But since this is not a viable option, right? So you can choose another one. Like maybe you can use the circular or elliptical rail. So elliptical looks okay to me. And once you're okay, you can click on OK to see the result. So this has turned into elliptical railing. And the other option, what we have in the top rail modification. So let's first of all select the top rail, edit rail, and here we have edit path. So before we learn about edit path, we need to learn about basically how to edit the path. So for that, we need to use reference planes or work planes. Okay. So if you click on show, okay, so this particular imaginary plane has come up. And if we orbit a bit, we'll be able to see that plane is actually on this part of the aligned to this part of the railing, right? So this is the start of the railing. How do we know that? So if you click on set again, it says reference plane, extension plane, beginning. So that means this particular part is the beginning. And if we set this to extension plane end or top, you see the position of that blue work plane has changed. So you see it is now coming here. So we'll be able to edit the profile of the end. But let's go back to the beginning. So I'll go to set. I click on extension plane beginning. And from here, I can click on edit path. All right. And here, if you see, there is a blue line, right? So we'll set our view parallel to the work plane so that we can draw. And now you have line. So click on line. We'll start a line from here. The same axis will go. And if you want, you can end the railing here. And even you can add a fillet arc. All right. You see, and then click on OK. Click on show again to hide the work plane and click on OK to change it. So there's how we change the extension. All right. And now the same thing. If you want to change the top, select the top rail again with the tab key, edit rail, set the work plane to end, and now put your view cube parallel to the work plane, all right, work plane of the railing. And now you may actually extend it. Edit path and click on line, and you may extend it. You want some kind of extension. Escape. Okay. Okay again. So here we go.